12. 80, 12 is what you're looking for under default. Under the default tab, 80, 12. Hey, no comment. Exactly, Black Cat. What's up? Oh, man. He shouldn't be on 10. No, he's on 12. There you go. You got it. Oh, maybe. There you go. He's thinking about it. Oh, man. Okay, am I actually filling on fuel or no? Yes, this thing just takes forever. Chat, you want to go play Minecraft for 20 minutes while this fills up with diesel? Jeez. Wait, I don't think I actually did close Minecraft today. I was just about to start ATS yesterday and I happened to like tab out of ATS and I was like, oh, I should probably close Minecraft first. I kind of forgot it was AFK. But I fixed it. I closed it before we started trucking yesterday. Trucking. It was amusing to me. I don't know about anybody else, but I thought it was funny. Oh yeah, should probably do that. All right, on the pavement, let's go. Go grab some. We gotta fix this thing up real quick. Go spend some money real quick. We should probably spend $500,000 and repaint it too. While we're there, you know. Just a quick, you know, touch up on the paint, $500,000 later, or whatever it's going to be. I'm not actually going to paint it. I don't ever paint anything in this game, but that's okay. Just oh, Kimmy. Yeah, Obelix, you might want to fold your cab all the way around. Auto drive gets a little friendly with you. Yeah, 35,000 to repair or to repaint the head, 63,000 for the combine part, and 131,000 for the next up, the machine. That's crazy. It's a lot of repair cost right there. But yeah. Kimmy, the actual thought process for me with the farming area, I want to go in there tonight probably. I was gonna try to do this last night, but we got distracted with the sugarcane, you know, contest. I want to lay out where I want the next farm and then probably sleep on it. So I can have that in my brain and then like sleep on it and then like mow grass at the farm tomorrow, because that usually gives me time just to think about things. Well, yeah, repaint or selling. That's about it though. And then actually maybe build tomorrow when I come home / Monday. But yeah, I want to kind of sleep on it and get some better ideas and like not just try to like throw something together, but actually make something like really nice and cool and symmetrical. Just so I can prove to y'all that well, you know, never mind. No, but there's gonna be like a couple phases of the next kelp farm, so. Because after Harry brought up like a super smelter last night, I was like, ooh, I like that idea. So that's going to be incorporated with it. The potato farm's going to be incorporated with it. There's going to end up being 3 separate sets of furnaces. There's going to be the kelp furnaces, there's going to be the potato furnaces, and then there's going to be the super smelter furnaces. There's going to be 3 sets of furnaces that are all going to be connected, but not at the same time. So, yeah. No, I need room in the middle for the furnaces, Kimmy. Yeah, yeah. I think the middle's going to be a furnaces. Like, the whole middle. If we put another one in the middle, there's gonna be a lot of wasted space. Plus there's other farms that I have in mind for that area too. So insert evil genius laugh, you know? So I can't give away all my secrets, you know, not today, maybe tomorrow. Or wait. I'll sell somebody when I'm mowing grass tomorrow, so there won't be anybody there to listen to me, but I'll talk it out then. We'll get it all figured out, you know? Or something like that. I assume I need to cut grass tomorrow. I was going to work on our lane tomorrow at the farm, but with that tire leaking calcium chloride, I don't think I should be driving the tractor until we get that tire replaced. Being covered in salt would cure you. It would. Actually, and that's what's going to happen if that tire blows up on the tractor tomorrow. Be covered in salt water. And I don't want that for the tractor, you know? Just saying. Rather that not, hold on. Wait. I don't, okay. But yeah, so I hope that tire makes it till like whenever we can get somebody down there to replace it. We've been talking about replacing the back tires on the 995 for like ever in 3 days, and with it leaking now, I think it's finally time. That's gonna happen. Although in fairness, the shed roof is about to fly away too, and a phone call still hasn't been made on that. But tires, apparently it's in the process already. So. I don't know what's up with Dad, but that's his priorities, I guess, his tires, not so much the roof of the building. In fairness, tires are only like $400 a piece for that tractor. I can't imagine what the roof's going to cost, so I know that's why he hasn't made that phone call. He doesn't actually want to know what it's going to cost. But tires are like $400 a piece, so we got to pay him to like come put them on because they got calcium chloride in them, and I don't feel like messing with that. So, yeah, I don't feel like messing with it at all. But that's just me. They do have tubes as well, tubes that are full of the calcium. So hopefully, over the years, the tubes haven't leaked and the inside of the rims are hopefully not too rusty, because I don't want to have to replace rims too. I mean, of course we will if we have to, but rather not. I don't even know if we can get rims for that tractor. I do not know. I know if it was the Alice choppers we could. Speaking of that, I actually just got in the mail, Pops and I each got one, which is, I think it's weird to send out a 2025 parts, like catalog. Like we just got it in the mail Thursday maybe, but the company that we bought a bunch of our parts for the Alice's just sent out like, basically a parts book for the year, a catalog. Their 2025, you know, catalog. And I'm like, okay, I get it, but it seems like it's kind of late in the year. You know, send that out in like January. I don't know, not April. Unless it's been like stuck in the mail that long, which I doubt, but You never know, I guess, right? I just thought it was kind of funny. I was like, okay. Kind of awkward. But that's all right. I haven't even looked at it. Pops has looked at his, but I haven't looked at mine. I think it's funny we each got one. But I know I ordered most of the parts in my name, but he ordered a couple of the parts in his name too. So that's why they have both of our names and addresses and stuff. Which is the same address, but yeah. I think there was even one time there was something about, there was some part or something that I ordered, but then I don't know if we had to return it or we got another one or something, but Dad called him up and he's like, yeah, this is the name. And they're like, that's not your name. And he's like, yeah, it's my son. He ordered it or something. I don't think we returned. Oh, it might've been the radiator. I think we did return the radiator because it wasn't right. The radiator was a whole fiasco. We bought the radiator from that company. It wasn't right. We sent it back. We found a guy locally that sold the radiators. The funny thing was it was the same radiator made in this. It was made in like Turkey or something. And it technically wasn't right, but we made it work. But now it has a leak. So I wonder if there's a warranty with that thing. I'd have to look into that because the guy will take care of us. The radiator shop. He's a local feller. He's good. But yeah, I wonder if it technically has a warranty. Have to ask Pops. So sadly, Buster does have a slight radiator leak. It's very minimal. In fact, I don't even think I've had to add coolant technically, although next time we get the tractor out will be probably to plow, and we'll check the coolant before we get going, of course. But yeah, the hope is to do some plowing this summer with that tractor, and maybe take it to a what's it called, a tractor show. I'd like to take it over to Pinckneyville and the Plow. Take both over and do some plowing. Although those guys tend to like fly over there with their big tractors that are souped up and stuff. Little old Buster wouldn't fit in over there too well. But that's okay. It's all good. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to make the end of this pass. The auger wagon must be full. Or fairly full anyway. So that's a problem. And I never moved all of our tiny trucks. So let's go work on moving some trucks so that we can you know, have an empty neck set. That'd be nice, huh? That would be nice. But it's okay. You filled it. Okay. That's fine. To be honest, between the two neck sets and that auger wagon, we can kind of harvest for a minute. That's why I wasn't too worried about moving trucks, but I'll send them all over now, and then they're out of the way of the plow. So yeah. Send all. Now that one's good. Be a minute. But it's fine. Okay, and then I think the... Oh, this is still set up for... Oh yeah, this is still set up for our old wagons. I never moved this with the new wagon. That's alright. We'll get it fixed. Your parrot flew in front of your pick. Oh, I hate when that happens. To be honest, I don't have any critters in Minecraft. And there's a reason for that. They're annoying. Oh, man. I mean, for the most part, they're kind of annoying, so. Although there was a time in Minecraft, many years ago at this point, but I had a skeleton farm. I had a spawner that I set up as a farm. And this guy's not where he's supposed to be right now. And I actually had it set up so the dogs could see the skeletons. I had a whole pack of wolves and they could see the skeletons. So they would kill the skeletons automatically. And I was standing close enough where I would get the XP. And so basically I could AFK in Minecraft and just constantly get XP. And it was like the slickest thing ever. I should maybe rebuild one of those just for like funsies. Right? That could be fun. That could be fun to rebuild just for the heck of it, you know? It really could be. Although I have not found a skeleton spawner. I have a zombie spawner that I found, but not a skelly one. But it's still fun. It was a good time. And boy, I would just like go AFK and just constantly get XP. It was awesome. It was awesome. I think the only downside was that server might have been on like hardcore, or not hardcore, but like hard mode. So some of the skeletons had thorns on their armor, and then so the dogs would take some damage. So I would have to like breed some new dogs once in a while, but other than that, it was fine. All right, is this field's done? Yeah, okay. Done. Heck yeah. Let's go ahead and get this guy going. Let's see. Vehicle? No. Where was that setting at again? Where was that setting, chat? It was here somewhere. I just don't remember what it was called. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Was this the one? That might have been the one. I don't remember. Appreciate the follow though. What's popping? Going on. All right. Spread your wings and fly. That's not at all where you need to start from, but okay, bud. Let's try that again.
T-Bomb 3081 just subscribed.
All right, next set empty. Let's go. Let's go. T-Bomb, thanks for the reset or the brand new sub with Prime. Holy cow, look at you. Appreciate it. What's going on, man? Hope all is well. Right. Oh, do we have another full next set? Oh man, we're always be filling these next sets. And that's the problem with not moving the tiny trucks, because now our auger wagon is well, he's basically stuck there for all intents and purposes until he gets emptied, so yeah. That's kind of the problem. So kind of got caught forgetting to move stuff, so that's okay. We'll get it. Tiny trucks will catch up to us eventually. It won't take them long, actually. Another round or two, they'll be caught up. All right, of course, we're done with our big fields now. So the corn will start flowing in a little bit slower too, so that'll be better for the tiny truck army. I mean, we still have a decent amount of fieldage to go, but we're done with our big fields, so that's important. I wouldn't say those cows are mine. They're not tamed. Get me in the wool. I didn't do that. Wasn't me. Or the wolf thing. The wolf thing's a little cheaty. Maybe. But think about it. You're using the game mechanic to your advantage. It's not cheating. I can't help that the wolves go after creeper or go after skeletons. I mean, it's no different than building a giant kelp farm to get XP. You're getting XP. What's the matter, right? And it's not like it's not a spawner that I placed. It's a naturally occurring spawner. So it's not cheaty setting it up right. If you set it up right, it's not cheaty. That's fine, Obes. Whatever field you want to go to. Once the trucks get him empty, I'll disperse the trucks to other fields. But just got to get him empty first. You can come up here and run in this field. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me, dog. We're running 5. I don't care. Whatever field you want to go to. Doesn't matter. Does not matter at all. Yeah. I mean, 13, 14 is actually a good sized field. It really is. It's a pretty good size one. Technically here, if I wanted to, I could just empty into the old grain system too. Oh man. That's funny. Okay, so Kibby, instead of using wolves, I could set it up with an auto clicker, so my mouse would just automatically click to swing the sword once in a while. Is that cheaty? I mean, I have a Minecraft auto clicker already installed, so... Or actually, I don't anymore, because I reinstalled. I used to. And the reason for auto clickers is the, mostly the old Guardian farms that we used to build. That was pretty much the reason for, for the auto clicker, when you used to fill that whole thing in with sand. God, I don't miss that. I do not miss doing that. I want to set up a Guardian farm, but I don't want to do it that way. Not at all. I want to do it a different way. I mean, you talk about XP. Holy cow. That and the Enderman farm. That's just a piece of carpet, Kimmy. And again, those are not, I didn't set that up. That's not me. But that's just carpet. Yeah, you can jump on it, but the sheep can't. That is the whole thing about that. But I didn't set it up. It wasn't me. Was not me. Now, if you want to build a sheep farm, we can build a sheep farm. It used to be. I don't know if it still is. I assume it is, but you could set up a farm that would automatically shear the sheep, like for you, and they like move around in a thing, and it automatically shears them when they go past. And the amount of wool you could have is unreal. If for some reason you needed like endless supplies of wool, it was pretty cool. It would make a lot. But yeah, a lot of wool. Like a lot of wool. Oh boy. Is that wagon finally empty? We could technically call him here. He should pathfind his way over to this field, right? He should, actually. Hopefully. Maybe he's still he's still unloading, actually. Golly. One downside to the tiny truck army, it takes forever. It takes forever. So, Obels, you gotta be empty first off. Put your pipe away. And then you probably have to switch with G to the actual, like, unit, not the header or the combine part. You gotta switch to the part with the wheels. So, like, the symbol all the way on the left. So you hit G on your keyboard to change. That's how you do that. Hey, he's finally on the move. Let's go. That means he finally got empty. All right, no problem, no problem. And then when you go back to harvest, you'll have to switch to turn it on and be able to raise and lower your header with G. Again. I will play Alma, Missouri eventually, yeah. So I'm a little torn with Alma, okay? My policy with new maps, and this is the part, not the part I'm torn on. My policy with maps that come out is I always like to wait for at least one update. We did hear today, or I heard today, that an update has been sent to Giants. So that's good. That's really good news. The other thing is Alma is a great map to start with, like, old equipment. Okay. And I mean, I'm not a big like Facebook guy, so I'm sure it's out there somewhere if you go look around and join their groups and all that. But like, there's nothing in the mod hub, or there's very minimal things in the mod hub. Let me be clear. There are a couple tractors. So on one hand, I kind of want to play Alma like as soon as an update comes out. But on the other hand, I kind of want to wait, like, maybe we'll just play Alma twice in 25. Maybe we'll play it like when we get done with this map, which I gotta get the temple built. That's my goal for this map. After that, I don't care. Temple has to be built, right? And then maybe play Alma, and then like maybe later on in like a year or two, maybe we play Alma again with like old equipment. That's probably the strat, to be honest. Because Alma's a great map to start with old equipment. I mean, we did, last time we played, we did start with mostly old equipment, and it was super fun. So, but yeah, I would love to play Alma again. Great map. Really, really a good map. So yeah, I'm so down to play it, but A, I'm waiting for that update, and B, I'm not done with the temple yet, honestly. So, which today at some point, so auto load's broken right now, unfortunately. And, so we need to haul, we don't need to haul logs today, which that's good, but we do need to haul beams, although I need planks long too. So I might just wait until we have planks too. So we need to fast time a day, and then we'll have some planks to haul. Because I thought we were done at the temple with the planks long, but now it's accepting more, and it actually needs some right now. So I thought we were kind of like almost done, but it's still accepting them. And actually the other day I hauled like roof panels and concrete and block up there, and it took some of that stuff too. So I thought we were about done with the temple, but it looks like maybe not so much. But I got to get that temple done. That's my goal. It's going to happen before we move on. So, but as soon as we get that bad boy done, I don't really care about owning all the land. I don't care about an epic harvest on this map. It's all about the temple. So there's that. And no, I will probably not use the Nexats on Alma. I might use the Macton. Might go back and do some Mactoning. Although maybe we just harvest it. We can just harvest too. Don't have to use the Macton. Don't have to use the Nexat. Just a regular grub mine. That might be the strategy, actually. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. That's okay. But yes, definitely excited to play Alma again at some point. And then, you know, I thought about like maybe we play using one of the other farms. But I think to get on the other farm, I'd have to like sell the one. Then I'd have to delete all the buildings. So if I buy the one, then I'd want the buildings later on, you know, so I don't know how we'll do it, but we'll figure it out eventually. But definitely want to play it. Yes. Long answer to a very simple question. Yes. I would like to. All right. It also is cool that I, don't live too far from Alma technically. I think that's part of the reason I like that map so much is like it doesn't really remind me of where I live, but it reminds me of if I drive like 40 minutes away, you know? If I drive like 40 minutes in any direction, that's what Alma reminds me of. Yeah, it doesn't remind me of like where the farm is at all. That would be like what? Upper Mississippi or whatever. Isn't that a map? Where it's basically just like all fields. That's kind of like where the farm is. It's just like all fields where the farm is, so. Yeah. Flat, river bottom ground. Lots of big fields. Well, not so many like big fields per se. But it's all fields. It's just different property owners. So, you don't have a lot of like 100 acres is probably about some of the biggest fields, at least right around the farm, 100 acres or so. But you have lots of property owners. So, I mean, there's thousands of acres. It's just owned by different people so that, you don't have one farmer out there ripping across 1,000 acres, in one chunk. That's not really a thing where the farm is anyway. Now there are some farmers that have, assembled ground over the years and yeah, they're harvested or they've got, a pretty good chunk of land that's all, connected. Even a lot of those guys, they separate it to, into different fields and stuff. So I think there's a couple guys that own some land, and I want to say it's like a fair bit, and it's all connected, but they divide it up at least a little bit. It's not just all corn or all beans, but I want to say it's like 800 acres maybe or something. It's a lot. It's a lot. When they're down there to harvest corn, they're there for days and days and days and days. The sad part is though, It's really crappy ground. It's really sandy ground that could actually benefit from like irrigation. And actually one of the other guys kind of in the area has put some irrigation up this winter. He put up, what did he put up? 2 center pivots? 3 maybe? I'm not sure. He put one up last winter. Which, you know, center pivots 10 years ago here weren't really a thing. 5 years ago weren't really a thing. And a couple of guys have started to realize that, you know, you're not going to get any more ground. Because they're not, you know, they're not making any more ground. But if you can take care of the ground you have and you can water the ground you have, you can grow more crops on the ground you have. So, set as tiny or 2 to 16. Yeah, I can do that. 16. Okay. Let's see what you did. Can do. Send you like 4, I think you need actually. But yeah, the one guy invested in a big pivot last year, and then I think he put up 3 little ones this year. I think we haven't gone down there lately. It's not like close to the farm, so yeah. Was that's 3? Maybe 1 more. Why not? All right, they are on their way, Obelks. On their way. But yeah, the center pivots just make all the sense in the world. And you know, down by the farm, like it's river bottom ground. So to go down and to drill a well for all the water you could ever want or need for a center pivot, you only have to go 80 feet. So your wells aren't too outrageous because you're not having to go, you know, hundreds of feet. So that's good. 80 feet's plenty. Then actually down where those last center pivots are, they probably don't even have to go 80 feet because they are, we'll just say close to a source of water. Very close to a source of water. So I bet the water table down there is a little higher. I could be wrong, but I assume it is. Might be close to a river, kind of. Maybe a little, so. Yeah. But it's interesting watching the center pivots. You know, because it's not something that I grew up with. So it's kind of interesting watching them run and all that good stuff. So yeah. We did also discover, or one of the guys down in the country discovered that you don't hook the center pivot with a disc because it turned it upside down and trashed it. They had to buy a whole new tower. Whoopsie. It happens, I guess. It's fine. But that's why you don't get too close to the center pivot. But you know, accidents happen, so no big deal. They just had to break out the old checkbook and, you know, make it happen. So not the end of the world, honestly. All right. Buddy, you are pretty full. You should probably go empty, but we'll see if he does or not. Somebody is revving a motorcycle out yonder. Or a car or something. I can't tell what that is. It's like off in the distance a little bit. It's kind of distracting though, I won't lie. But he's not going to go empty. Okay. Oh boy. You got a lot of corn there, bud. That's all right. All right, so I'll probably jump over to 5 next. Do 5, then 10, and 11. The little guys. What is in 41? Sugar beet. Okay. Interesting. And then Obelix is making a good net down yonder. So that's good. Very good. Very good. I kind of want to just plant some barley, maybe some wheat too. I might do that. That way I don't just plant corn next in game here. Plant something else. Oh boy. Or we could just like transition and just focus on like the temple, but that would be, there would be no farming going on then. Just cut trees, haul stuff from the sawmill, and that's it. Just that's it. Alex, do you have your combine set for 80-12 still? If so, you might want to change that. If you don't mind, because that guy's gonna go drive into a creek. That might be a problem. Put your auger away, maybe. Oh, we made it through the creek. No, you're good. It's fine. Just yeah, you were calling that. He's still en route to you. He's gonna try to get. No, yeah, you better put your auger away or change quickly. He's gonna drive in the drainage canal, and I can't. We can't. Oh God. Okay. Let me call him back to me. We don't want him to go in the drainage canal. If he goes in the drainage canal, we lose the auger wagon full of corn, so let's not do that. The rivers or the little streams one thing, but oh boy. All right, hopefully he comes back to me now. He should. Yeah, that canal would be a problem. Honestly, anything on this side of the river, like or this side of the canal, he should be able to navigate. Now, he drives through the stream, so. But he shouldn't run into, like, the bridge or trees or anything, ideally. That was almost bad. That was almost really bad. Buddy was zooming, that's all I know. He was like full W key right there. Full W key, did not care. Is he coming back? He is coming back. Oh, he's driving through the river or the stream again. Okay, he made that. That's good. There he is. There he is right there. Go, speed racer. Go. He might get stuck there though. Oh, he's avoiding. Oh, okay, not really. He's thinking about doing it. Oh, man. Am I able to reset the Minecraft server? Is it having issues, Trent? What'd y'all do? All right. I can reset it later. Yes, I can't do it right now. I just restarted it yesterday, though. What's the issue? Makes you wonder, chat, right? Oh, tiny truck. Oh man, that tiny truck driver would be RIP'd right now. Tiny truck versus 8R, 9R, 9RX, 9R. There's not the X. It's just, yeah, never mind. Don't yell at me in chat. Just the R, not the, no X on that one. No tracks. Learned my lesson. Was that last week? That might have been last Saturday. I got yelled at. Just remember, Chad, I could build that in one less redstone, okay? Actually, I could build that in one more redstone. That's how I would build it. Alright? It's laggy at times, really? It also might have something to do with the fact that, you know, we're farming too. It's interesting though, it's laggy. Might be time to turn up the RAM. I'll have to look at that later. It might be time to actually crank that up a little bit. I'll just put it on like 20 gigs. I mean, that computer only has 32, so we can't go too high. We can turn it up more, but wait a minute. Wait, whoa, wait a second. He's not supposed to be doing that. This is the first time this has ever worked. He's not supposed to unload me on the go. That's never worked before. What the heck? I'm gonna assume that he's full. That's never worked. You're telling me they fixed auto drive in the patch notes, Jacob? Okay. Yeah, but it should be auto drive, not... That's interesting. Well, if that's the case, then we'll switch it from an articulated tractor back to the 8R. Because it doesn't, you know, the articulated tractor and auto drive. I don't know why auto drive hasn't fixed that. 2 tracks work great, but the articulated tractors always kind of suck on auto drive. Just saying. That's wild. I tried it earlier though, and he just rode behind me. That's weird. Yeah, they said they changed steering and stuff, but I mean, I don't know, it looks the same to me. Just saying. I literally had my pipe out earlier in field 9, and it just rode behind me. So I think that might have been a fluke, to be honest. I wonder if we can get that to repeat. Something tells me no. Yeah, I don't know. That's odd though. That's very odd. Very, very strange. But what do I know? You found a music disc with a different song? Nice. Very nice. Isn't there's a farm you can set up to get those? Don't you have a chance of getting one of those when a skeleton kills a zombie, or a skeleton kills a creeper? I think that's what it is. I remember there was a farm one time that got built on a server that was for music disc. What is the chicken count up to? Yeah, that's why the Minecraft server is laggy. Tomcat has too many chickens. I have no idea. You'll holler, not a clue. I do not know. Not sure. That's funny though. So you're just gonna have a music disc like playing all the time at your house, Tomcat? I mean, the chickens need something to listen to, right? I'm sure the chickens need something to listen to, yeah. I mean, I just turned my music off, but yeah. It's a thing. All I know is I'm going to be full. The thing is probably not even emptying yet. Nope. I need to switch and not use him anymore and just use tiny trucks. Tiny trucks. I have to just disperse them in a minute here. Might go get a seeder going while I'm waiting for tiny trucks to be empty. Right. That is that. And actually, I am going to need the wagon again because I can't get to an unload point from here. So that's fun. The mass seat. The mass seat will work. How many times can I ruin that today, Chet? That's the real question. Pretty sure the answer is yes. Just saying. Pretty sure. Right. This shed is extremely... There's no lights in it. Extremely dark. I always like hitting old 6 on the numpad. Turned on my rear lights. Why does it sound like I'm planting? That's just the sounds of the plant. It might be. Sounds like the planter's engaged with the ground. Which it shouldn't be because it's folded up. The music discs are creepy, are they? Are they as creepy as the music in Rust, Tomcat? Because I don't know if I'll ever play with music on it in Rusty. Like, dude, it creeped me out. Okay, you're walking through the woods, you got this creepy music playing, it's like, man, old Sasquatch is gonna show up at any time, and I'm a goner. Like, I'm just saying. It could happen. It could happen. But that's okay if it happens, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's the turbo on the diesel on the tractor. Now, if a turbo's making the sound that I'm hearing, like the clunking, like seating sound, you better just turn that engine off. That's not the sound. I'm hearing the whine from the turbo, sure, but I'm hearing like a clunking, like it's seating sound. Yeah, no, not like the turbo whine. You better get that looked at. Just saying. You might have a problem. Oh, goodness. Might have a problem. Yeah, it's okay. I got you, Tom. Yet. No, I drink the wine. I don't hear the wine. Yeah, there's a... I'm not... You know what? I'm not worried about corners anymore. I don't care. I don't care. I'll be honest. Ow, ow, ow. I gotta not kick my footstool, chat. That's not good. Not good. Kind of hurts, too. Come on. Thinking about it. Hey, did that just make the Minecraft server lag? Just curious. I was in the Massey, and that's an Amazon. When I was talking about the sound, not a John Deere. Yeah, not a John Deere at all. But okay. That guy's still probably not empty, huh? Yeah, we need a forklift, chat. Should we work on that real quick while we're waiting? I get hating on John Deere, but in this case, I was talking about the noise when I hooked up the Massey to that cedar and started driving with the Massey. And it sounded like the cedar was engaged with the ground when I was pulling it out of the shed. It was still folded up, so obviously it can't be engaged with the ground, right? I mean, technically, I guess there is like the little cultivator part there that could have been, but I don't know, it was like kind of the clunky, like seating sounds, you know, were kind of like what I was hearing, which I just thought was strange. That's all. I shouldn't be complaining. At least there was audio. It just may not have been the right audio, but at least there was something, you know? About JD's functions on their new headers. Interesting. That's not how I left this parked, was it? I don't think that's how I left it parked. Might have been, but I don't think it was. That's kind of awkward. I also don't know if that guy... That should work. Go ahead and cycle the pipe so he knows where I'm at. He's still being emptied, though. How full is he, actually? Oh, 45% full still. Jeez, Luigi. Oh, man. We gotta quit doing this. Actually, you know what? I'm at 5, right? Yeah. 5 is set up. 5 is already set up. I don't know why I set up 5 for auto drive for the mother or an auger wagon, although it's probably set up for the old one. That's okay. We can change that when we get there. If nothing else, yeah, the JD's coming through to plow, so we gotta let him do his thing, you know? Yeah. They have cameras. Oh, John Deere's doing some crazy stuff with all the technology these days. I mean, they do have like full autonomous tractors that are working. I don't know if you can actually buy one yet, but they are working. So, it's kind of crazy, honestly. But yeah. And they've had like cameras inside combines for a while that are like looking at the losses and like all that stuff. Which is pretty cool, honestly. Well, we're right here. We might as well just go. We might as well just like fill this up, right? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeepers. Except for that thing get turned off again. I can't. I just want to get in the thing that I'm looking at, like, once. in this game. All I want to do. That's it. Cameras and headers, that's cool. What if they decide to go rogue? Well, I don't know. Anything could go rogue, technically. What if the auto sauce machine that Little Caesars uses to sauce their machine to sauce their pizzas decided to go rogue and put too much sauce on a pizza? You know, I mean, it could be the end of the world. I know a tractor's a little different, or a combine. I understand that. I'm just making a joke, you know. But it could be the end of the world as we know it. I mean, too much sauce on a pizza. And yes, that is a thing, by the way. Cheese, too much cheese, not a thing. Too much sauce, yes. Terminator theme. Wow. Hey, you never know. You never know. It could happen. Never know. Well, okay, not so much like that, but technology in general. Or kind of a different technology, but the new, what is it, the 8RTs at least anyway, I know that Larson Farms just got, they have an electric transmission. So it's the way I understand it, and I could be wrong, but it's a diesel engine that runs a generator and then runs an electric transmission / like rear end, which is kind of interesting. So you get like variable, like constant variable speed and all this stuff. Sounds pretty cool. Honestly, it'd be cool to see Larson's this year because they're going to be planting with 2 of those tractors. So it'll be cool to see that throughout the year. Maximum Overdrive DLC soon. I don't know what their next DLC is going to be. Hopefully it's something good. I mean, the next set was good. It's fun. Probably not going to use it on our next map. The next set I could really see using on like a 4X map. Not so much if we're going to go play Alma next. I don't really... Can't really see that. Yeah. Maximum for ATS. I don't know. Interesting. Okay, yeah. If there's a joke you made, I didn't get it. Sorry. Where's the airplane? Because I didn't get it. I don't get the jokes that you guys say half the time. Is that bad to say? I'm just being honest, you know? I don't get like 90% of the jokes you guys say in chat. I'm just being real. There's a reason we have an airplane emote, okay? So yeah. There's a reason. What is Maximum Over? Is that a movie? Or something? Oh, it is. It was released in 1986. Okay, so it was a year before I was born. Not making anybody not trying to, you know, make anybody feel old, but okay, got it. It was a movie. Okay, I understand the assignment now. All right, let's fix this auto drive. This is set up for our tiny wagons, which we still have, by the way. I have not sold those yet. I really need to, but I have not sold them yet. Probably should. Stop streaming, go watch, and come back. No, I'm good. I don't think there's any movie that could be where I'm gonna like stop streaming to go watch it. I don't think that's gonna be a thing. Oop, not that one. Nope. That's good enough. But that's just my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't think there's gonna be a movie that I would stop streaming to go watch. Just for the record. I think that's gonna happen. Unless somebody wants to go watch Napoleon Dynamite, then we can talk. Then maybe. But other than that, I'm good. Because I'm always down for, you know, a little Napoleon Dynamite watch party, okay? Always down, Jet. I haven't watched it lately. I tend to watch it when I'm sick. It's like my go-to kill time when I'm sick movie. That old Napoleon Dynamite. One of my all-time favorite movies. That with like pretty much that. When I was a kid, I used to watch the movie U.S. Marshals a lot. I haven't watched that one in years. I should probably try to give that another watch one of these days. But yeah. Wait. Unfinished copy. That sounds illegal. I'm gonna be honest. That sounds illegal. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Wow. Yeah. Interesting. That sounds like a sketchy app. Just saying. The Fugitive, U.S. Marshals. I need to rewatch those. Yeah. Fugitive was really good too, from what I remember. Breaking the law, breaking the law. My point is, I don't think that movie's out on streaming yet. So whatever app you have, which I don't want to know what it is. Sounds maybe a little illegal. Just saying. Yeah, Fugitive and U.S. Marshals are they're great. Great movies from back in the day. Absolutely awesome movies. Yeah, I remember watching those a lot. We also, for some reason, the movie Grease was always on in my house. I think Mom was behind that one, but that was on non-stop when I was younger. Yeah, I could recite like half of Grease right now if you wanted me to. I'm not going to, but I probably could. I could probably. Like, if Grease was on, I could probably sing along with most of that movie, okay? Just, I don't know if I'm proud of that, but whatever. It's memories of Mom, so, like, it's fine, you know? That's the way I see it. But yeah, Fugitives, U.S. Marshals, Napoleon Dynamite, I mean, they're all just classics. if you ask me, you know? Oh my God. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's another classic. Yeah. My one brother was like a teenager when that came out, you know? Or however old he was. I don't know. I think mom took him to the theater to see it, but it got to the point where the movie theater would actually stop the movie, turn the lights on, and they're like, if anybody gets up and dances, we're turning the movie off and everybody has to leave. And no refunds. Because apparently it was during the parade. You know, people would get up and dance and stuff. And the theater was not having it. Kind of like the chicken jockey today, you know? Although I still don't understand that. I don't understand the whole chicken jockey thing. I don't know if there's like a meme behind it. I don't understand it. Like, obviously I know what a chicken jockey is in Minecraft. Got that. But I don't understand how it went from chicken jockey to like everybody freaking out in the movie theater. That part I don't understand. Maybe I'm not supposed to. That's fine. But I don't get it. So yeah. Don't get it either. Okay. So I didn't know if there was like a YouTuber that maybe like had a thing about chicken jockeys and would freak out or something, or like if there's a TikTok video or a Vine video or something I missed. I don't something. Or if it's just literally become a meme because of the movie. That was a really nice little car that just drove down my street. Sounded like the exhaust was just a straight pipe. I don't think there was a muffler on that. And if there was, it was just a muffler with a straight pipe through it. I'm just saying. Apparently a TikTok meme. Really? How did I miss that thing? Although my TikTok doesn't. My TikTok has more Minecraft on it now that I'm like playing Minecraft and talking about Minecraft a lot. But before that, there was no Minecraft on my TikTok at all. So that's interesting. I saw somebody actually had like a chicken in the theater. They like threw a chicken when that scene happened. Like threw it up in the air. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you taking a chicken to a movie theater? That one video has like 2 million likes or 2.5 million likes I saw last night of the chicken jockey part of the movie. I will say I am kind of curious. I wasn't the other day, but now, like, I actually wouldn't mind seeing the movie. I don't think it'll be like the best movie ever, but I actually wouldn't mind it. And normally I don't like Jack Black movies, but I'm kind of curious to see it. I just don't think I want to see it in theater. I think I want to wait for it to come out on a legitimate streaming platform. And not a illegal streaming platform. So I'll probably just wait for it. We have a truck collision. Oh no. Apparently I need to change auto drive to leave this field, huh? It's the whole reason you watched it, huh? Yeah. Like I said, I'll wait for a legit streaming platform. Not a half-done movie streaming platform. I'll wait. Because let's be honest, movies go to streaming like way fast these days anyway, so within a couple months, like it'll be on a streaming platform somewhere. Like Amazon or somewhere, so. It's a legit streaming service, but somebody decided to post it. Is that user created stuff? Like, I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. Because a legit streaming service, I don't think they would post a movie of a like a half-done movie, but I mean, I could be wrong. Stranger things have happened, I guess, right? It just seems odd to me, that's all. It just seems odd. In fairness, lots of things seem odd to me, so. This sounds like some old school, like, BitTorrent stuff, or, like, LimeWire, you know? That's what this sounds like to me. Something like that from back in the day, you know? That's what it sounds like, but hey. What do I know? What do I know? It had German subtitles. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It doesn't sound like the more you describe what's going on, the sketchier it sounds. I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah. The sketchier it sounds. That's okay. Whatever. Just sounds weird. Alright, let's go this way. We're gonna harvest this field apparently from the outside in. I don't really know why, but we are. Shorty, what's going on, man? How you doing today? What's poppin'? You're looking for just FC there, dog. We keep it simple and short around here, you know? But he's over in the next field? Okay. Uh-oh. There it is. Okay, I was like, is the bot not working? I updated the bot the other day. And ever since then, like, parts of it aren't working like they're supposed to. So, short's your middle name. Alright. Literally. Interesting. It's an interesting middle name, but hey, whatever. I'm here for it. I guess it's better than, like, you know, Tubby as your middle name, right? My middle name is Shamu. I don't know where my parents got that from. Yeah, Shorty's not bad. Oh boy. You have never figured out Twitch. Okay. What do you need to know about Twitch? We can help you. I mean, you have an account. You have a verified account. Because you can talk in here. Verified meaning I think you just had to, like, go hit a checkbox in your email. I believe that's still a setting I have turned on. I don't know. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna go really slow and see if he can catch up to us. Let's see. Oh, it was a joke. Oh, it's your... okay. Man, get the airplanes out, boys. It's like the 12th time today we've needed the airplanes, all right? Good Lord. I'm telling you, the end last night in Minecraft has my brain zapped. That was mentally trying, okay? I went, what, like 15,000 blocks in the end last night or something? It was a lot. We're just gonna leave it at that. We're about to log into Minecraft. Nice. We beat the dragon last night and went end city busting. Oh, buddy's driving the zero turn down my street to go cut somebody else's yard. Let's go. I didn't know that was still happening this year. every once a week, but he drives a zero turn down my street, a little zero turn, little homeowner machine, and he cuts some other house in the neighborhood, and then he drives back up the street. It's great. Oh man. They have changed stuff on Twitch, yes, since 2014. Yeah, they definitely have changed a few things. By the way, notice he's not driving next to me anymore. Notice he's just riding behind me. I think it was a fluke. I really do think it was a fluke. And I'm even going slow to give him time to catch up to me. And he's still just riding behind. I'm pretty sure it was a fluke. I'm just saying. I don't think it's going to work again. Which is very unfortunate. But that's why I'm going slow, is to give him time. And yeah, he's not doing it. That's okay. So yeah, maybe things, well, maybe, I mean, he's where he should be now. Maybe he didn't like that. Nope. Never mind. Oh man. I don't think we're gonna get that to repeat. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't know. I mean, if it didn't work over in the big field, it's probably not going to work over here in the tiny fields. Oh, they did work once. So that's kind of weird. Come on, buddy. Don't think he's going to do it. Of course, I'm over 90% now, so now he's not going to. Now he's not going to work. Trent does not farm with me. This is auto drive. So auto drive should run up under, if I have the auger out on a combine, it should, you know, run up and empty me as long as I'm under 90%. It worked one time earlier with the next app. And everybody was jumping up and down saying patch notes, but I think it's still broken. Yeah. I think it's an auto drive issue, not a farm sim issue. To be honest, I think auto drive needs an update to work with the next app pack, not the next app pack needs an update to work with auto drive. That's just my opinion. So, I mean, at least it drives to you at the end of the field. Like, you know, if you're stopped, that part's nice. But if the separator's on you, it will not. It did it one time though, which is weird. But yeah, it didn't work before num either. It's auto drive needs an update. Auto drive hasn't updated since before the next app pack. So yeah, it's not in this case, I don't think it's a Giants issue. I think it's a, am I defending Giants right now? I might be. I think it's a auto drive issue. Honestly, not a Giants issue. But that could be me. Dang, old Bells almost got all that done down there. Holy cow. Let's go. And we're still planting. Let's go. I'm here for it. Do I have a fever? You know, if I did have a fever, the only prescription is more cowbell. Just saying. That's the only thing that could fix it. It's more cowbell. I got a fever. Oh man. Yeah, that's one of the best SNL skits. That's like top 5. Probably. I think number one's gotta be Matt Foley, the van down by the river. Rookie Cop's up there too. David S. Pumpkins, that's up there. What if it is a fever for the flavor of Pringles? I mean, Pringles are great, especially the cheese ones. Oh my goodness. That kid says, what? Just saying. I got a fever. Living in a van down by the river. Down by the river. Pops and I go eat lunch sometimes down by the river, and for like, I don't know, 6 or 8 months, there was a dude living in a van down by the river. I think he's like a traveler. He travels like a lot. His van was like nice and like in good shape. He wasn't like, you know, broken down. He's like a van lifer, you know, but he was consistently at this place by a river for like months. I mean, he wasn't always there, you know, sometimes he wasn't there, but most of the time his van was there, and he'd be like out fishing or something. And we would always make the joke, like, oh, he lives in a van down by the river. But he's just like a van life traveler guy, you know. It's very very popular these days, which is, it's kind of cool. I see the appeal of that, to be honest. Although most of them like to like hike and get out in nature. I don't see the appeal of that, but but like the being free and just driving where you want and like that, sure, I get that appeal, you know. Is Devil's Tower on the Montana map? I have no idea. I don't know. I haven't played Montana in forever, and I don't know what Devil's Tower is. So yeah. The theme song. Down, down, down. That's Jadakiss, that's funny. In a van down by the river. What were we? Oh, the other day at the farm. For some reason, we were taking a little break. And it was last Sunday when Zach was at the farm. And we go in the shed, and Dad turns the TV on to something, and an old SNL was on. Who was reading Kevin Nealon was doing the news. Like, that's how old this episode was. And it was hilarious. And it's like, you couldn't make those jokes today. Close Encounters of the Third Kind. No. Don't know. I know that's a movie, right? I've never seen it, no. Yeah, no, never seen that. To be honest, if we're gonna start asking movies, the answer is probably gonna be no. And especially if you bring up any Disney movies, the answer is probably gonna be no. Just for the record. The classic, loved it, nice. Well, I guess I'm not everyone because I've never seen it. Never seen it. I guess I'm not part of everybody, huh? All right. All right, let's get this unfolded. Same, yeah. I mean, I've seen movies, but like there's a lot I haven't seen, yeah. Like a lot I haven't seen. So yeah. All right, let's poke our snoots into this one, and then I gotta set this up, chat, so I can go take a break real quick. That's what I gotta do. It's in Wyoming. You haven't seen a single movie. Interesting. Now, Jurassic Parks, I have seen most of those. Harry Potter's, no. Star Wars, I've seen most Star Wars. Yeah, I've seen most of those. I don't know where this next set's going, but he's going somewhere. Chat, enjoy some next at harvesting. I'm gonna go take a brief break. I'll be back in just a second. Keep BRB.